this afternoon, the New York Yankees have made the trip to Northport to take on Brandon Gaudin, C.J. Nitkowski. Happy to be back in your living room. And what we will also see for the Atlanta Braves, Brandon Gaudin, C.J. Nitkowski with you for some spring training baseball. Grapefruit League stuff. Some of the regulars have not made the trip, but a few have. At the top of the lineup, Alex Verdugo just traded for them. It is Charlie Morton getting the ball for Atlanta.
Third time we'll see Charlie in an A game this spring. At bats yesterday from Jared Kelnick, the things that he had been working on really came to fruition. He saw some positive results. Looked like strikes, so we'll keep an eye on that today for Murph, who no doubt is comfortable catching Charlie Morton.
He comes to their arch rival. And takes the first pitch off. Would Charlie go for another season? And he made the decision with
players. Hey, who's your best friend on the team? And I think it was Spencer Strider, Street actually, who said.
And now his 2-2 to Alex Verdugo. No problem for Ozzie Albies.
Coffee knowledge that he brings to the table and teaching guys how to make really good coffee.
Yeah, he actually bought an espresso machine for the Braves clubhouse. But the guys swear by Charlie's cup of coffee. So there you go. Need a little juice?
Yeah, I don't think the Mountain Dew is going to do it. So I learned to like coffee.
Prospect and kind of lock down that starting shortstop position in spring training. Did he go around? They say no.
He's hit 21 home runs. There were some good things in there.
Here, Ozzie had one on the ground. Now he'll take one through the. Ozzie, played in 19 games, 24 years of age, and he takes that downstairs. Infield, best of friends, and pretty good defensively as well. There's a shot toward the Braves. Austin Wells has a pretty good mustache game. He's got a strong curve there. And he goes down. And the 40-year-old in his 17th major league season fires in a 96-mile. Talking to him last year, like a lot of guys late in their career.
5 straight seasons of 30-plus. Kicked that COVID season out of 2020.
Dollars. Kelnick back. Crowd thought he may have gotten. Cool Today Park seats 8,100 with the National League MVP Ronald Acuna Jr. Then Ozzie Albies and Austin that is on the mound here. Nestor Cortez as he fires a 92-mile-per-hour.
Cortez available again will get the nod. They want to keep Carlos Rodon in the 2 spot.
A rotator cuff injury. This is upstairs. A ball. Called strike on the inside.
We'll tell you on the fun side of that.
It all worked out. Now Ozzie Albies for it. He didn't know what to do with it. You discarded it, but like a good citizen.
Someone's going to step on that. There's going to be gum on a big league.
Little Texas leaguer, and it'll drop down.
And relies on a cutter as much as he does. There will be a lot of weak contact. There'll be more contact.
Good to visit with Austin. Jones battling the sunshine. And
He's battled the sun with his sunglasses on his hat. It doesn't look like it's going to be an easy day at it. Somebody's a really good kid. He actually came and spoke to my son. You may not be surprised if the Yankees have some kind of rule that say you cannot block the logo on the hat.
At Olsen. First Cortez will throw over. See, Ozzie a little more optimal. A foul tip.
It's a good look there from Nestor Cortez. He does a very good over the last 3 years. That's over 314 innings. Doesn't necessarily pick a lot of guys off, just those.
Ozzie staying put as Matt Olson swing. Palm trees swing in the breeze here at Cool Today Park as we go to the second. And 9.5 ERA.
And he was solid. And you think about one start in there where he gave up 6. He had back-to-back games where he struck out 10 and 11. He was really locked in toward the end of.
Deposits that out into left center in front of Jared Kelnick. So for Charlie, this is his 21st spring training. His first was 2. Need to reflect as Rojas takes that back. But he does a lot of reflecting, and he says it's pretty neat to think about the journey.
2009, at age 25 season, and that's not late, but it's a lot of time spent in the. What an incredible journey once he got to the big leagues. Of course, traded to Pittsburgh.
0-2. He debuted with the Angels in 2020. He's bounced around. Good pitch there. And Charlie struck him out.
Something that's happened to a lot of really good big leaguers. Nothing to be ashamed about. That was a nasty curveball.
This batter, Caleb Durbin, drafted now on a minor league contract with the Red Sox. And Durbin sends it foul.
And open even when there's not games. There are hours where the tiki bar is open.
And pretty cool. Great setup. Really, this whole area.
Apartments and stuff.
Come in on the hands. Riley charges across. Bottom of the second. And the lefty deals in there for a strike. As we said, now he's going to get the opening day start this season.
The draft is now only 20 rounds. So a round that no longer exists.
Cabrera is over to Cabrera. They're not going to happen, obviously, anymore, but when you hear them, they're heartwarming.
You know, maybe aren't polished or maybe don't project, but see if something comes of them.
Harris with
for a year. Again, when you see those kinds of stories, and they're great ones. But now you really got to be on.
Murphy hit a long homer down the left field line yesterday. Just like that, we're on to the third. Yankees and Braves scoreless as we head to the third. It is time for our Synovus guys who are native New Yorkers and C.J. Nitkowski and Walt Weiss. I don't know how to feel about that.
C.J. here, man. He's one of the best in the business.
Yeah, he's fantastic. We're lucky to have him. Partner, we're all...
Which is great. You know, he's grinded in the game for a long time. And then Tom Goodwin, Eric Abreu after Frenchie left. So
everything. And look, everybody knew what this team did last year, winning over 100 in the regular season.
Expectations are high, and that means you're doing something good. And
as far as the roles go and taking care of the infielders now that Wash has gone.
Yeah, it's been great. But we'll tag team the infielders. But he'll be in charge of over the course. Well, you know, we get some help in the morning with Doug Manzolino. He's been back there helping us with the infields to their prep work this spring.
And get the regular season started.
Yeah, it's that time of spring. You know, we're ready to go. To be honest, to go. But we'll head up to Philly.
So
Hey, it was. I was grateful for that day, but it was of what they did for me that day, and the hometown stuff and all that. But
let's go.
Hey, it's been a while. It's been a while since I've been downtown suffering.